You wanna sightsee, hit the Golden Gate? Stop at Chase Center, watch Golden State. Cross the bridge, that's Oakland. Fab used to ride through there with doors open. Huey P. Newton, Panthers, Oakland. MC Hammer, my hammer, Oakland. Way to the view, you can stop by Birthday. Knock the Indian thing, let's go.
So this is gonna be live on air?
Live on air.
What is that? Green honey
Every morning. Every morning for an hour. It's like.
Excuse me, Pandora.
Hi. Oh, great. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you for doing this.
Thank you. You've been supporting.
What's up, dog?
No, so good. I had to come in and say what's up. Top of the morning, man.
Yeah. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Penn was one of the first to ever do a write-up on me coming out the region. Real early, he pulled up to my house when all the labels were pulling up early and we was going viral, you heard?
So far, bro. Keep going.
Man.
I love seeing this conversation. This guy helped me get started in journalism, too.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah. So
How
this
many?
is
It's been like
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, before the first championship. So I'm excited to see this happen, man. And I saw y'all performance on Sunday.
Okay.
You know what? Rich, what you doing, Rich? Immaculate. So, yeah, it's all good.
Fire.
The other option would be
Get it in.
here. Are you?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Here comes the rest.
Okay. You know, I'm from a little region in the Bay Area called Vallejo, California. The home of E40. The home of her, Left Farrell, SOB. LaRussell. Hey, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. Man, let me count this money. 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. I'm from an itty bitty city near the Bay. A 50-minute flight from LA. A 6-hour flight from the A. I'll be a tour guide. Welcome to the Bay. You can fly in the SFO. OAK, yeah, even SJO. It's an hour away. You want to sightsee, hit the Golden Gate. Stop at Chase Center, watch Golden State. Cross the bridge, that's Oakland. Fab used to ride through there with doors open. Huey P. Newton, Panthers, Oakland. MC Hammer, my mammer, Oakland. Way to the V, you can stop by Berkeley. Knock the Indian thing, the smell work. Whop in the whip, hope the cops don't search me. An independent icon like Percy. But I'm LaRussell, still had mercy. Whop in the bubble, don't wanna burst me. I'm still sliding, might have to stop in Pinot. Modern day pop with the HBK blows. No, doesn't mess up your nose. Russ leave a mark, I scope up the flows. Stepping momos, get a meal for the show. Telling you that for me and a bill on the blow. B, that slap like this. Give me a beat that I could play and I go skits. Give me a beat that make me move. Give me a beat that change my face and make me groove. Give me a beat. Good morning.
I know that's hard to do at 9:09 in the morning.
Ain't it?
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about just kind of where you're from. Don't tell me about like all Vallejo, but like what's your street like? Who are your neighbors? Like how'd you grow up?
Man, that's great. My neighbors, man, the Barragons and the Middletons and the Ojedas and so the Bates, so many, you know, I really grew up at an era where we was outside still.
Mm-hmm.
You look down the street and you can see basketball courts all the way down, and you know, and there's kids outside playing and on bikes and running around, and the ice cream truck active. I really just grew up outside, and my community really cultivated and raised me.
Yeah.
I could go down the street and do something, and there was an OG down the street that's like, that's not what we do here. Go on back up. You know, and I could walk across the street to the garage and get my hair cut, and there's adults in there having conversation where you get to ask questions and get answers and play video games. Then you run to the homie's house, and you know, it was just really like a community. You know, we used to play kickball sometimes, with some of the adults would be outside playing kickball with us. It was really special to live in that era.
Yeah. I mean, you seem like you've brought that feeling of community, like as a whole institution, right, into your music and into actually the business of doing this too, right? I mean, you want everybody to come along with you.
Yeah, you know, I think it's funner.
Yeah, right.
It's funner. You ever went to a trampoline park with just yourself? And then it's different when you go with the homies.
You know, you always call out different pieces of the Bay too. Did you know that you were gonna stay in Vallejo, or did you think like, all right, if I make it, what I'll do is I'll move to, I don't know, somewhere.
Not necessarily if I make it. I thought I had to move to make it. You know, once I start making it is when I was like, oh yeah, I'm staying home. I don't have to. But prior to making it, I did think I had to move at one point because in Vallejo, there's no infrastructure. There's no labels. There's no A&Rs. There's not a ton of production facilities, a content studio, pocket. None of that exists. So it's hard to really imagine a reality where you could be successful, where you don't have the infrastructure to make you successful. It's not like LA where it's common to see someone, you know, famous just walking around.
So when did you figure out that you could do it on your own?
Once I started doing it on my own, and that was about 2018, you know, it started being a real life thing for me. I started realizing, oh, if I do this, I'll get this result. So if I do this times 10, I'll get times 10 the result of that, you know, and it just slowly started adding up for me.
And what was that? Was that just kind of figuring out that online you could like essentially take your life, convert it into content and like put it out there?
Not necessarily. When I was getting it cracking in, it wasn't even, I didn't have a big online presence, but it was out in the real world. I was selling real tickets to shows and seeing real people react and respond, and I was still working a job, so I would go into work and get off CDs and have people come back and they're like, oh my God, this is special. I wasn't even a thing online at that time, you know, so for me it was like having it exist in the actual world was far more important.
And so you tried to build that on your own, right? You've got Goodcompenny.
I didn't try, I did. Yeah.
Tell us, and Goodcompenny works differently, but it is bringing in artists, right? And moving
same capacity, but we just don't like, I don't charge anyone anything or really take anything from anyone. I just give. And throughout that giving, I just hope that I see everybody thrive and win through that, and I know that I'll get my karma from that. But I just like helping dope people.
Yeah. And how many people are in it now? Like, what's the size of this thing?
It's a lot.
Big.
Yeah, like immediate is a lot, and then there's like an external that we tap into when we need certain things, and then there's a whole community around it that, you know, you may come to a LaRussell show and see so many people assisting and volunteering. Like the children at my daughter's school help out on shows, and it's a really, really big community.
Well, and even people like live together, right? You got like a compound.
Yeah. Yep, my homies stay with me.
Like 5 or like 50?
Like 6.
Wow.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch
6.
of people out there.
Yeah.
We're talking with Vallejo's own LaRussell, artist and founder of Goodcompenny, an organization that promotes rising Bay Area artists. Joining him in the studio, he's got a bunch of folks too. We want to hear from you. What are your questions for LaRussell? You can give us a call. Number's 866-733-6786. Forum at kqed.org. First comment is LaRussell is the GOAT. A real positive influence.
Come on.
That we all need so much right now. Raise hands, heart. This makes me smile real big. Known for uplifting everyone around him. I'm Alexis Madrigal. I don't know. Somebody on our Instagram.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back with more with LaRussell right after the break.
Love.
And they got it going.
Oh yeah, we got and we're coming back with the elite song. Yeah. Now we got more music coming for the rest of this. That was kind of like the intro to the Russell. Oh yeah. Okay, now we can go.
Yeah. It's a slap dog.
We are back with LaRussell. You just heard a little bit of Elite. We gotta hear how you made this song, because this is so fun. You can see some video of this on the Instagram. This is your daughter's school. Those are kids from the class, right?
Live. Yeah.
So what did you do? You just went into all these classrooms and are like, we're making a song for your school?
No, the superintendent, Dr. Bishop, she's one of the coolest, you know, but she hit me and was like, you know, we want to do something really special for the kids. And I was telling her that it would be really dope to find a way to implement music and do something. And she was like, you know, they wanted an anthem for the school. And at first I was a bit hesitant, you know, because I always want to do something that feels organic and natural to me. Yeah. But I just kind of sat with it. And then we went up to the school one day, and I was just like, let me get a group of kids from each grade group. So we started with the elementary kids and laid the foundation, then went to the middle school, then ended it with the high school kids. And it's just a song, you know, basically for the school, made by the school.
Yeah. I love it too, because in the video, you know, teens are tough, right?
Teens are tough.
They are tough. High school teens, you get in front of, I just start sweating the second I have to get in front of a high school kid. And even Dr. Bishop, who's going to sing in the song, she gets before the high school kids, and she's the superintendent. She's like nervous. And then everybody starts to go with her. It's just, it's beautiful. You want to cry just watching the whole school come together, and that's amazing. Yeah, so good, so good. We got, let's take the first caller here. Let's take Nikki in Oakland. Welcome, Nikki.
That's such a great question, Nikki. So I really choose a range. Like, we allow some people to get in at the low range, the mid range, and the high. So if you come to a show, you'll have some people who paid $1, and you'll have some people who paid $100, some people who paid $50, some pay $1,000. And we fostered the kind of community where the people who pay higher understand that they're allowing someone who may not be able to afford the show to get in. So we do a complete random selection of different ranges, so everyone has the opportunity to come.
Wow. Hey, Nikki, have you been to a show yet?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I saw you at Lake Merritt last year. It was so great. The energy of the performances are contagious, and I see why your community is an ever expanding.
You should see him smiling.
I love it. Gratitude.
Hey, Nikki, thank you so much. You want to play another song for people?
Let's do it.
Caught Up in My Head, maybe?
Yeah.
All right. Here you go, LaRussell, playing Caught Up in My Head.
Okay, Simon on the keys. Hey. I get so caught up in my head. Took your heart away instead. For you, darling. Hey, I get so caught up in my mind. Ooh. I think about you all the time. Yeah, all the time. Okay, buttercup. Been thinking about you all summer.
She's gonna be like, I just love LaRussell. He's just got beautiful energy. What a spirit.
Wow. 68-year-old caller.
Yes. You know how crazy it is to turn on your radio during a regular morning and then you start crying because something that like that's special.
Yeah.
Simon and Mikael, you want to get in there?
Me leg!
So it's basically like what I do in my backyard, but this one is in a theater, and every week, it's every Sunday, and I have different artists come in, and we just got like choirs and instruments, and it's just a great place to commune.
That's that big theater, right? Downtown?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
We broadcast out of there once, so we're going to do that again.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Perfect. I can take this.
Okay, good. Thank you. You made it so easy. Really appreciate it.
That was as fun as I thought it would be.